Welcome. I'm Carrie,
I'm Karen.
and we are coming to you today from our living room. And we hope today to help you find your New Hampshire state legislator, either in the House of Representatives or the Senate. My name is Carrie Duran, and I'm the legislative liaison for Lakes Region Community Services in Laconia, and I live in Wolfboro.
Hi, I'm Karen Blake, and I am the coordinator of public policy and marketing for Northern Human Services, and I live in North Woodstock.
And was there something else you wanted to mention, Karen, about the area agencies?
So we wanted to make clear that the area agency system is nonpartisan. So even though that we're going to be showing you legislators today, none of the area agencies support and or endorse any political party or legislator.
Thank you for that, Karen. So we wanted to start out by showing you how do you find the General Court website. And while I'm doing that, Karen is going to tell you a little something about it.
So the General Court website is where you're going to find everything that you could possibly need in any legislative session. It is interesting that it's called Gen Court, right? So when you think about it, where did that come from? It's actually a holdover from when we were a colony, and it was called the General Court. So it's an interesting little fun fact.
Thank you for that. So if you just go right into your browser and you type in New Hampshire General Court, looky there, it is the very first one. So this is quite an extensive website, Karen.
It is, and there is so much information in this. So this is just the first of a series of videos that we're going to have to unpack everything in it. But first things first, let's find out who is your legislator. So if you look on the left-hand side, you'll see your legislators. Carrie, would you mind clicking on that?
Sure.
Okay, and you have a few methods to find out who your legislator is. On the left-hand side, if you actually know their name, you can pull it from the drop-down. If you aren't sure what town you're in, you can click on the map and actually go to one of the regions. And we're going to click Carroll. And then you can go further and click on your town. But an even easier way is to go back up to the top and back to your legislators and select your town. And since both of our towns begin with W, we're going to go all the way down and take a quick look at Wolfboro. Carrie?
So in District 6 in Wolfboro, we have two representatives. We have Representative Brody DeShays and Representative John McDonald. And I wanted to show you on Representative Brody DeShays, he has his home address, his home personal email, and a phone number. Karen, why do our legislators share this information with us?
Sure. When a legislator shares their personal information, they are welcoming you to use it. It may be that this is the best way to get in touch with them. And just as a reminder, if they're giving you their personal home or cell phone number, to just think about when you're calling them. So probably 5:30 at dinner time is not the right time to call.
Right. Now, are we able to send them a personal note to their home address?
Absolutely. If that's something that they have listed, you are welcome to do so.
Now we'll go over to Representative John McDonald. And what do we see here, Karen, that's different than what Representative DeShays had on his site?
Sure. So if you look at the home address, underneath the home address, you'll see that john.mcdonald at leg.state.nh.us. Boy, that's a mouthful. That is his official email address for the State House. Representative McDonald has been in the House of Representatives for a while. So he has listed that. But if you look at the phone number, that is not a Concord phone number. So that you can assume that's either his home phone number or his cell phone number. And again, if they list it, you are welcome to call it.
And one of the things that I love about living in New Hampshire is the access that we have to our representatives. I think we are so fortunate. What is the additional information, Karen, down below?
Sure. So for Representative McDonald, he has given his committee function a very short personal biography. So if we go back up a little bit, one of the other things that's really important to find out about your legislators is what bills they have sponsored or co-sponsored for this session. So let's take a look at that.
Look, yes. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, Karen, look at all of these.
Right. So it is usual for a representative or senator who has been in office for a while to already have legislation sponsored and ready to go. So from this page, you can quickly go to a bill. We're not going to do that today, but I wanted to at least show you that you can see that.
Thank you. So I wanted to also show the senator, our state senator is listed here as well. And I wanted to click what is different about Senator Bradley's page?
Okay, so what we were on was the House of Representatives part of the General Court website. We have now switched over to the Senate. They have their own about members, legislation, and so forth. It's just easier from that Who's My Legislator page to just have it from the House of Representatives.
Right.
Now, as you can see, we have a picture of Senator Bradley, his district, his current committees. He has a lot of committees. And you can also see that he has bills, sponsored for this section as well. You'll notice that he has not given out his personal home address. It is of note that the House of Representatives does not have staff, but the Senate does have some staff. They are all still basically they're all volunteers, and there's just too many of them to have their own personal staff. So in the Senate, we do have a little support for the senators. Now, if you look down, you'll see a phone number. That is either a cell phone or his personal number. That is not the beginning of a Concord phone number. And it also shows how many years that he has served. Remember, in the House and the Senate, they only have 2-year terms.
Well, thank you for all of that wonderful information. And thank you, everyone, for joining us on this first journey onto the Gen Court website. And we certainly will have more in our series to really, wouldn't you say, Karen, to help demystify the process and show you how you can have personal access to our state legislators.
We really want to thank you for tuning in, and we hope you'll join us again.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
I'm saying goodbye. I'm Carrie.
I'm Karen.
Have a good day, everyone.
Bye.